We're gonna need 1 cup of milk, 2 eggs, 1/8 of a teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons melted butter, and some extra butter on the side when we to grease our pan. And we're gonna need 1 cup of flour. So in this dish, if you have a large measuring cup, I usually put everything in there to save from having a lot of dishes, or since you're gonna combine everything in one batter. So you can put it in a bowl, but for me, I just do this in a measuring cup. So we start off with 1 cup of milk. Then we're gonna add in our 2 eggs. Next, we're going to be adding our butter. That's 2 tablespoons. And 1/8 teaspoon of salt. So there's our batter. Now we just have to mix them, make sure they're fully combined and smooth. Alright, so continue mixing your batter until it's nice and smooth. Try to get as much as the clump as you can. So now we're gonna start cooking them. Alright, so here's what we're going to be using while we're cooking. We're going to be using our pan to create our crepes. So you can use a big one or a small one. I like using the small one because all of them are going to be the same size. Also, again, I just want to remind you, we're making a crepe which is a really thin. It is very thin. You don't need to make it thick, kind of like a pancake. So all we need to do is just coat the bottom of the pan and just let it cook. We're also going to be using butter every time we put in a new batter on it so it doesn't stick, and a plate to put our finished product in. So let's start cooking. First, we're going to set our heat to medium heat. Alright, so our pan should be nice and warm. We're just going to add in a little butter so that our batter doesn't stick to the pan. All right, now let's add in our batter. Again, don't put too much, just put enough to coat the pan. Just like that. And while it's still wet, spread it around by tilting the pan. As you can see, it doesn't stick to the bottom. So once I want my crepe not too thick and not too crispy. So I prefer mine really soft, so I don't wait. I'll probably just do this per side about 2 to 3 minutes. So once it's pretty much solidified, I'm gonna flip it right away. Just like that. Because for me, I like it better when it's soft. It's easier and it's nice and chewy. So I guess it's gonna be about 3 to 4 minutes per crepe. So we're gonna plate it, and that's one of it, see? So continue doing that for the rest of our batter. So that batter is going to yield a good amount, probably 20 or so. We don't need, we still have some butter in our pan, so we don't really need to put in extra butter. Only do it when it's about pretty dry so they don't stick. So also, if you don't mix your batter well enough, you will see some clumps on your batter or your crepe. See, if you see, there's kind of, I couldn't mix it well enough because I was having a spasm attack. So anyways, there's no harm in that. I mean, it's still food. So I'm gonna continue doing this until I finish the whole batter. All right, so we finished making our crepes. So as you can see, there's probably about 20, or more or less 20 there. And again, they're very thin. That's how you want it. So how we're gonna plate this is, there's so many different ways. So first thing I do, my favorite is Nutella, banana, and strawberry. So it's up to you. There's so many creative ways of making a variety of flavors for it. So first our Nutella. Then we're gonna need thin slices of banana. Then some strawberries. Then we just roll them up. Some people like making triangles out of it, just like that. And then you can also finish it off with a powdered sugar. Just like that. Another way of doing it also is kind of like a little rolled tacos or little taquitos or a small burrito, which is just rolling the crepe. It's a lazy and quick way of doing it. That's what I usually do when I feed my daughter, just roll it up. Again, there's like a whole variety of ingredients you can add in as a topping. So play with it and explore what's out there. So hope you enjoyed today's recipe and see you in the next one. Thank you.